Namaskar and welcome back to another episode of Unlocking Stars with Abhishek, a series on Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra. Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra is one of the authentic scripture available on Vedic astrology. We have been doing longevity in the previous episode. In continuation with that, today we will be discussing about births 59 to 63. That deals largely with what all combinations we have to see in the birth chart for long Ayu, that is Purnayu. So, in order to enlighten us more about these combinations, we have with us our astro expert Abhishek. Welcome, Abhishek.
Thank you.
So, he will be enlightening us, he will be giving us more insight into what is hidden in these verses.
Thank you very much. It's a really great pride and matter of feeling of great blessings from Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar and Jagat Guru Sri Mahadev and my Guru also. Doing even touching upon these mystical verses in the age of Instagram, where people are just rushing. Just try to learn this divine science through the instant messaging from social media, and nobody dare to touch the scripture like Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, which is part of one of the prominent Mahapuran, Vishnu Mahapuran. Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar, as you said, going to reveal combinations for Purnayu, related to Purnayu. Basically, these are a special guidelines for the Devagyas, for the astrologers, because now it is being fully cleared. No doubt about it. Ayur Nirnay, one of the most difficult aspect of Horaskand for any astrologer. Astrologer should do the sadhana, bow down in his or her Ishtadev, get the contemplation, the calm, the peaceful mind, and then only do the Ayur Nirnay. It's a very difficult aspect, because Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar is today going to tell Maitre the calculation, mathematical calculation is going to be challenged by the celestial combinations. Although he revealed in the first Kathanadhikari, Ganitesu Pravinaya. So, through mathematical methods, tool and techniques he has provided, either it is Pindayu method or Nisargayu method or Ansayu method or other methods too. But these combinations are going to challenge those methods. Mathematically, you are calculating the Ayu, but if these combinations are coming, if the planetary arrangements are like that, what Mahaguru is going to reveal today, then the mathematical results what you received is going to be dramatically changed. These are the influencing factor. That's why it becomes very scientific and very artistic also. That's why I used to call this divine Shastra as science and art both. You can find both the flavors in it. Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar is always talking about the free will aspect of the native also in the Ayur Vichar. That has to be also remembered. That is also dramatically changed the mathematically calculated Ayu. The good karmas and bad karmas, he said. I can recall one verse from Mansagri that is in line with the revelation, in line with the directive of Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar. Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar, how he is feeling like that, how the bad and good deeds of a native affect the Ayu. I'm taking you to Mansagri for a moment. Ye pap lubdhas chaurascha deva brahman nindakaha pardarataye chahyat kale maranam bhave. So he is categorizing some of the acharan, some of the goods and bad deeds of a native. If a native is greedy, lubdha chaurasya, if the greed in him, his mind is full of greed, and he is a thief, he is a chore, he is a dev and brahman ninda, he is a pardar rata, he is indulged in the other's wife. So these are the bad deeds. So he is definitely going to meet akal mrityu. He is decreasing his lifespan. Whatever mathematically any devagya calculating, but he is destroying his life day by day by the karmas. So you can think how this karma theory is integrated in this divine Shastra, how it is very well connected. So this is not science of merely fortune telling. This is a science of understanding the cosmic pattern, which is output of the native's karma only. That is coming up. So we are discussing those aspects today in this episode, talking about the Ayu. So let's immerse in the prayer of Sri Mrityunjay. We are talking about Ayus. Then we will go and bow down in the Guru Vak, Mahaguru Parashar Mahakathan. Let's immerse in the prayer. Rudram Pasupatim Asthanum Neelakantham Umapatim Namami Sirsa Devam Kim No Mirituha Karisyati No Mirituha Karisyati Kalakantham Kalamurtim Kalagnim Kalanasanam Namami Sirsa Devam Kim No Mirituha Karisyati No Mirituha Karisyati Neelakantham Virupaksham Nirmalam Nirupdravam Namami Sirsa Devam Kim No Mirtuha Karisyati No Mirtuha Karisyati. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. Those who bow down in the lotus feet of Sri Mrityunjay Amriteshwar Bhairav, no Mrityu Karisyati. Then even he is the Yamantak. So one of the name, if you go through the Shiv Sahasranam, you can find one of the name. So he is the death of the death. So by this prayer, we are now proceeding in the Guru Mahakathan. Let's come. That is the declaration verse. So Purnayu Yoga is starting from this verse only. Verse number 59, Purnayu Yoga. He is declaring what I am going to tell you and what is the intention of this section. Let's come. Parasaruvacha सुयोगैर्वर्धते आयुः कुयोगैर्हीयते तथा अतौ योगानहं वक्ष्ये पूर्णमध्य अल्पकारका. So whatever ayu you've got by the mathematical calculation, so if the planetary arrangements are suyoga, that is the good disposition of the ayu. What are the good disposition? That is the topic of revelation in the following verses. So if the good disposition, sub disposition of the planet in the chart, so that mathematically calculated ayu, that will increase. And vice versa, if ku yoga, if the badly disposed planet in the chart, if the planetary arrangement is not good, although I object this sentence, basically planetary or arrangement is not good. Actually, planetary arrangement is always good, because we are in Hora thinking about a native tiny bit, a celestial dust only, and the cosmos has to play a bigger role. But for that native, that is a ku yoga. So then the mathematically calculated ayu is going to be decreased. So Mahaguru is saying, now Maitre, I'm going to tell you about those yogas that will dramatically change, that will dramatically influence what you calculated mathematically. There is no meaning, only you are going blindly through the mathematical calculations. That's why one of the qualification of astrologer is dhimanaha, buddhiman, not blindly going by the what he got it. He has to think other aspects also. Then he can do the ayu nirnay. That's why today I talk about the sadhana. Now Mahaguru is coming. Now Mahaguru is coming for Purnayu yoga, the first combination he is coming up through the verse number 60. Kendre subgrahe yukte लग्ने से चा शुभान्विते संदृष्टे गुरुणा वा अपि पूर्णम आयुस्तदा भवे. Very beautifully, all the subgrahas in the Kendra. Kendra is the pillars of the life. The Vishnu Asthan, the pillar, maintaining the life, sustaining the life. So all the good planets, we know, all the 4 planets he is talking about, they are in the Kendra. And the Lagnes, the native himself, Lagnes is Bali, very strong Lagnes. Lagnes is Bali, Bali Yukta, or aspected by the one of the most auspicious planets, Jiva. Gurudev is aspecting. And we know Guru ki drishti, Amrit ki bristi. We know. So Gurudev is aspecting Lagnes. That is giving, this arrangement is giving Purna Ayu Karaka. So that is a Purna Ayu Karaka yoga. We know Mahaguru Maharishi Parashara revealed 3 sets in the beginning. And in Purna Ayu, in the Dirgha Ayu, he categorizes further. Dirgha, 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 Madhya, Dirgha, Alpa. So all the 3 sets are supporting Dirgha Ayu. So that is the Dirgha, Dirgha, Yoga Traye, 120. If 2 sets are supporting the Dirgha Ayu, Dirgha, Madhya, so Yoga Dvaye, that is 108. And then if only 1 set is supporting Dirghayu, so that is the Dirgha Alpa, that is a 96. So we have to check all the check and balances and all the variables. Then come up for the Ayu Nirnay, one of the most important, one of the most difficult, one of the most mystical aspects of Hora. That is the first yoga revealed by Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara related to Purnayu yoga. So any question up to here? These are the very simply revelations, very simple revelation. If you have anything for this.
So in this case, the ascendant lord has to be in conjunct with any benefit or Jupiter in particular.
Any benefit. So conjunct with, if his Lagnesh has to be Bali. So there are the conditions how Lagnesh is going to be Bali. The disposition, it can be in the sign of exaltation or in the sign of the Multrikon or in the friend's sign or own sign or PSC by the two planets. But especially if Jupiter's drishti is coming up, that is giving a boost according to this yoga. So the first condition, how conditions are coming, like a Kendre Subh Graher Yukte. Here he's saying Kendre Subh Graher Yukte. So Subh Grahas are Kendra, in the Kendra. And then Lagne Se Cha Subhan Vite Sandrishte Gurunavapi. So Guru, so there are the two conditions or condition, like Lagnesh is strong or there is an aspect of Guru on the Lagnesh. Because the aspect of Guru on the Lagnesh is ultimately going to boost the Lagnesh, give Lagnesh power.
So in this case, essentially all the Kendras has to have a benefic planets or means some may be present in Trikona, then the condition will not be fulfilled. All the benefics should be in Kendra only.
All the
That is the
benefits
thing.
should be in Kendra. If you want to this classical verse 60 to be completely in the chart, then all the subplanets in the Kendra only. That's why predictive intelligence is very important, because the revelation through these verses are not exactly going to be happen. Then your brain is coming up, like what can be, how you think. That's important. Application of these verses are going to make this science very beautiful. That is the beauty, the application of the Hora. That is the beauty of this science. Otherwise, these merely verses that will do nothing if you will not apply. Knowledge is only power when you apply. If you not apply, knowledge is only information. And that is the difference between science, simple science, and engineering. That is the difference. Science is a systematic knowledge of facts, and engineering is the application of the science. The same thing. So we are doing like the same thing. Lots of engineers are very interested in this application part because it's a very applicative. So we can go next.
Yes.
So here the main thing you can see like that. Mahaguru wants all the subplanets in Kendra, very good placement, and the Lagnesh is very strong. Jupiter is aspecting the Lagnesh. So these are the things very auspicious thing for the chart, for any chart. So that is giving boost in the Ayu. What mathematically calculated, that will give, add up the Kaksha. So the Kaksha already that is also a mystery. How many years you are going to add the Kaksha? So now the Kaksha in a broadly, in a roughly manner. So there are 9 Kakshas he has created, like Alpa, Madhya, Alpa, Dirgha. So 3, and then in Madhya, Alpa, Madhya, Dirgha. So that jumping is happening. But what is happening? Sometimes there is a Kaksha Bridhi and Kaksha Hras also. So that is also not very much mathematical. So you cannot just deduct like that. The hras, the intensity is also coming into the play. The Brihi intensity and the hras intensity, how they are playing. That's why Ayu Nirnay, the Bhagyas are missing in that. The intensity of Brihi is more and intensity of the hras is less. So that will, the hras will not cancel out the Brihi completely. So that feeling, how he can reach up to there, only Mahadev can help in that case. Let's come in the verse 61. केंद्री स्थिते विलग्ने से गुरु शुक्र समन्विते ताभ्याम निरीक्षते वा अपि पूर्णम आयु निर्दिशये. He's directing Maitre. He's saying, Maitre, in that case, if this is happening, then you do the direction, the nirdesh of Purna Ayu to the native, to your customer or client who is coming for the reading, then you can do this nirdesh. If this is happening, so Ken Lagnesh is in the Kendra, and the Guru and Shukra is coming conjunct with the Guru and Shukra. The two Gurus, Daitya Guru and Dev Guru, two benefits, unconditional benefit. We know Gurudev and Sukradev are unconditional natural benefit planets. So Lagnesh, Kendra, and conjunct or aspected by the most benefic planets Gurudev and Sukradev. This yoga, this is also a Purnayu yoga. In this case also we are seeing Lagnesh is going to be very strong. So Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara is giving message. He is releasing a message for the Ayur Vichar. You think about the Lagnesh, condition of the Lagnesh is very important. If Lagnesh is weak, that will dramatically deteriorate the Ayur. That is also message from Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. Now, in the next verse, he is coming up. Uchai sthitair triviha khetair lagnarandre sasanyuteha astame papahine cha purnam ayur vinidasya. So now it is very interesting. Lagnesh and Astamesh. Lagnesh is the native himself, and Asnek is the Ayu Karak for that native, functionally. So Lagnesh and Astamesh, including Lagnesh and Astamesh, three planets, three V, Ucha Sthita. So they are in the exaltation. Lagnesh is in the exaltation, and Astamesh, eighth Lord, is in the exaltation, and one more planet, they are in the exaltation. And there is no planet in the eighth house. Khetair lagna randres sanyukte astame papahine cha. So astame, astam bhav is a papaheen. There is no malefic planets. Astam bhav, no malefic planet over there. So first condition is coming, Lagnesh and Astamesh and one more planet is exalted. And second condition is coming, there is no deterioration, no problem from any malefic planet on the earth house, Purnayu. So we can understand these combinations giving some indication, giving some information or guidelines about the strongness, disposition of the Lagnes, and now the Earth Lord and Earth House. Any question up to here?
So eighth house should not have any malefic planet, but any other planet can be present in eighth house in this verse, according to this verse.
According to
Because
this,
Ashtame Papine means no malefic planet should be there. But any other planet can be there?
any other planet can be there. Because Maharishi Parashara, there is a direction. He is thinking about the Lord of the Earth House and the house itself. So, if you are thinking about the strength of any house, that is a simple rule. Think about the dispositor of that house and the house itself also. So here, the Earth Lord is exalted. The dispositor of Earth house is in the excellent condition. Now, house also has to be in the excellent condition. But if any malefic will come, then they can deteriorate the damage the significations of the house, Earth house. That's why he is restricting malefics should not come, but benefics should come. Only there is a restriction from the malefics. So that is also a combination of Purnayu. Here also one indication about the not thinking in the manner of the stereotyping, like that Earth Lord is always bad. You should think about the condition of Earth Lord. The Earth Lord is exalted. That might be somewhere how he is behaving. He is giving some combinations related to the Ayur only. But holistically, you have to see the chart and then go for prediction.
So that is another thing that was coming to my mind, that when we talk about eighth house, so we generally think about suddenness, some obstacles. So here, in fact, eighth lord is, if it is exalted and without any malefic influences, it is actually giving Purnayu, along with fulfillment of other conditions, obviously. But still,
that's why, as far as Ayu is concerned, he is supporting native to get Purnayu. But the other significations, he is equally, owner, and he has to discharge the duty of the eighth house portfolios. So he might be come up with the other events. So he got a promise. He can deliver those events. What you are talking about, the suddenness and the inheritance and the secret enemies, or the secrecy or the diplomacy or the whatever. It's a pit hole. So, but he will come up subject to the dasa and the transit, the other astrological factors also working in the background. So he will come up. But as far as Ayu is concerned, he is going to support the native in that case. So, like anything is not completely bright, means completely good, or anything is not completely bad, even house or lord. No house or no lord is completely good, completely bad. They are working like in a, they have to do all the duties. So here we are talking about the static promises only. So up to like 2 chapters, like Marak Adhyaya and then Grahavastha Adhyaya, the static part of the this Hora, this Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra will be completed. So up to here, you can have ability to understand the static promises in the chart. So these are the promises. They can fructify, but suitable dasa will come. Appropriate transit will come. If there is a promise, but there is no dasa, no transit is coming, nothing will happen. You might encounter with some of the people who are coming and who are saying, somebody read his chart and saying a lot of Raj Yogas are there, but nothing good is happening. So promise is a promise only. But the manifestation of event is also depends upon the dasa syndrome and the transit of the planets. So let's come the verse the last verse of this episode, 63. His focus is on Ashtam Bhav, Ashtam Swami. Ashtam isthatayir tribi khetaiha swa ucha mitra swavargaiha lagne seval sanyukte dirghamayur bhave. So, if Ashtames is in the exaltation, Ucha, or in the friend sign, own sign. So basically, Ashtam is Sitai
I think Ashtam was
Tribhi Khetaiha. So 3 planets are coming in the Ashtam, basically. So you can find these charts. I can remember one chart like Amitabh Bachchan. A lot of planets are posited there. Very good case study there. So if 3 planets are coming in the 8th house, but they are exalted or in the own sign or in the friend sign, so the conditions is good. That is purely certain. The condition cannot be good for all the planets. And the Lagnes is very strong. Then also it is a combination for a Purnayu. So even 8th house is very active here. The activity is very active. So how 8th house is activated? In a good way, then it is giving a good result as far as Ayu is concerned. So these are the revelation from Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. Any questions related to this?
So there can be more than 3 planets also in the 8th house in this case. Like
Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara said, Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara said like it's a 3, but you have to apply your predictive sense also. So if it is going more, then you can go through like that. Equally apply these verses and think about the conditions, how the 8th house is triggered, how it is activated, like in what manner, in what sense that is activated. And the Lagnes, so in the all of the revelation today, basically there are 4 verses. So condition of Lagnes is excellent. Lagnes is very strong. That is a takeaway. Lagnes is very strong in all the cases. Weak Lagnes is not going to give very good Ayu. And then Ashtames, the focus is in Ashtames. Condition of Ashtames is very good. Then focus is coming on the 8th house.
8th house.
So these 3 are the very important in these yogas. They are how important you can understand. Even the mathematical calculation is not going to do anything. They have ability to change your mathematical calculation dramatically. You are calculating something, but you are seeing the Ayu of the native is different. These yogas are playing in the background. Even Dasa is also affecting. So lots of factors are working at the same time. That's why I'm very fond of like principle of superposition. These are working very excellently here. Very excellently. Then manifestation is happening, events are happening. So as our in our parampara, our Vedas said same thing. Ekam satyam bahuda vadanti. So there is one truth, and the way of speaking and interpretation is different. Same thing Aristotle said there. So through scientific tools and technique, we can prove the same thing, how these cosmic patterns are affecting us, what Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara did here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So, friends, that's all for today. If you have any queries, any questions, and feedback, you can always write to us in the comment section. We will continue with the next set of verses in the next episode. Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev.